Hi and welcome. My name is Shannon, and before we begin this journey, I just wanted to share a little something in case you're new here. All of my sound healing journeys are recorded live and in real time, so what you hear is exactly what was happening in the moment. For now, I record these journeys from my home. Having a dedicated studio space is a dream of mine, but until then, this is where I'll grow from. My dogs also love being in the room with me and usually insist on it. I try to make them as comfortable as possible before I start, but sometimes they shift around, sigh, or snore. You may also hear little sounds from me as I move through the session. These journeys are meant to mimic the feeling of being in a live sound healing session, where the space is alive and the invitation is to gently turn inward and let the frequencies meet you there. These journeys are not meant to be passive background listening. They're meant to be time set aside for yourself to turn inward, be present, and receive. If that kind of real and present moment experience speaks to you, then you're in the right place. If you're new here, you can watch the Start Here video on my channel first. And with all that being said, let's begin. Hi and welcome. If you've ever felt like your body is trying to tell you something, then this series is for you. Here, we explore the connection between the body, the nervous system, and the deeper emotional experiences we carry. Rather than seeing symptoms as something working against us, this space invites us to listen to them as messages. There's a growing understanding that the body and the mind are not separate, and that what we live through emotionally can also be reflected physically. Researchers such as Gabor Maté and Peter Levine have helped bring this awareness forward. In his book, When the Body Says No, Gabor Maté speaks about the connection between the mind, the immune system, and the hormone system, showing how stress and emotional patterns can influence the body over time. From this perspective, the body is not simply something to be fixed, but something to be understood. It may also be communicating through sensation, tension, fatigue, discomfort, pain, drawing your attention towards unresolved stress, emotional pain, or patterns learned long ago as a way to survive. These responses do not mean your body is failing you. They may be protective patterns your system learned in order to help you through earlier experiences. This is the philosophy behind my channel, not just asking how to relieve the symptom, but also what the body may be asking to be understood through compassion, curiosity, and care. During my training in sound healing, I worked with people through case studies, experiencing a wide range of nervous system responses and physical conditions. Many reported noticeable shifts after sessions, including reduced pain, greater ease in the body, and a deeper sense of calm. While sound healing is not a replacement for medical care, these experiences reinforce something many are now exploring, that when the nervous system settles, the body often moves towards balance, restoration, and healing. The body naturally responds to sound. Steady, calming frequencies can help the nervous system shift out of tension and into a more restorative state. As the body begins to feel safe, it may start to release what has been held beneath the surface. You may notice emotions arise. You may also notice warmth, tension, pain, subtle shifts in the body. If thoughts or memories surface, simply observe them and allow them to move through. There's nothing you need to force. The invitation is simply to soften, listen, and allow the sound to support your body in doing what it naturally knows how to do. The neck is the bridge between the mind and the body. When tension builds here, it can sometimes reflect internal conflict, pressure, or difficulty expressing thoughts or emotions. The body may tighten this area when there's resistance, unspoken truth, or the feeling of needing to stay controlled. Over time, this can create stiffness, discomfort, or restricted movement. During this sound healing journey, the intention is to allow the nervous system to settle and create space for the neck and the surrounding muscles to gradually soften. You may notice subtle shifts in the neck, jaw, or upper shoulders as the body begins to release. If emotions arise, they may be connected to expression, your truth, or internal pressure. There's nothing you need to control. Allow the sound to support your body in relaxing and releasing whatever it may be ready to let go of. You're also invited to spin the wheel of intention, which is linked in the pinned comments below. This allows you to receive a personalized intention to gently Guide your experience and support the emotional and energetic release your body may be ready for. And with all that being said, let the journey begin. Let's begin by taking a slow, deep inhale through the nose. And gently exhale through the mouth. Now let your attention rest softly at the back of your neck. And as you rest your awareness there, imagine a small, subtle keyhole appearing. And now, as though the body already knows how to do this, a key is gently placed into that space and slowly turned, just enough to begin releasing what has been held. As that turning begins, you may sense a soft shift, a loosening, an unwinding, as though the tension held there no longer needs to stay fixed in place. Anything that has been carried there mentally, emotionally, or physically can begin to loosen its grip. And little by little, that space may begin to soften, to release, to open to greater ease. There's nothing to force, only a gentle permission for the body to let go. And as this unwinding continues, allow the frequencies to support the release of what no longer needs to be held there. Set your intention. Welcome back. As the frequencies continue to integrate, bring your awareness back into the space around you and back into your body. And as you come back, you may begin to notice a little more space at the back of the neck, a little more softness, a little more ease. The neck so often holds what has gone unspoken, what has been carried for too long, and the weight of trying to hold everything together. And if even a small amount of this has shifted today, let that be enough. Let the body remember that it doesn't need to stay braced in the same way. May you move forward with a little more ease, a little more space, and a little more permission to release what was never yours to keep holding. Bye for now.